was saying. White rum.
But again,
I agree with.
none of the theory, none.
Oh, cemetery.
No, you go to seen yet, but the movie and it's surrounded. Well, see it between everything. Exactly. It's 25 points.
Oh my God.
Nothing. Damn. So,
Work for the Chinese.
there you go. No, we're not. Next one on the list is one that I did catch, and it's called Bad Moon with Michael Pereira. If anyone's ever seen like Eddie of the Cruisers, if they love that movie, he was in this one. And the transformation was,
I noticed something. You watched all of these, and I just watched the cool ones.
Oh, wow.
Just like a Star Trekkie.
He's doing this
Just like
because you're watching.
Just like a Trekkie. They'd watch anything. You mentioned the word Trek. Oh, I'm there.
Yeah, keep talking.
Yeah.
When I Trek.
For the Trek.
Yeah.
I forgot my communicator this week, but next week, we're going to have some fun.
Yeah.
We see who's talking afterwards. We'll see who's talking afterwards.
Beam them back without a chair.
Exactly. Without a chair.
Yeah,
In the middle of Times Square, but not on a sidewalk.
Like you pretty much watch all of these that are not.
I had a video card. I took full advantage of it because trust me, the strangest caca I've ever seen came out of a video store, and it always lines up with the word B attached to it. It was B films. It was like be crappy, be a lot of things, but
don't be
number
tricky.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll get you later. 6 on the list, Van Helsing.
I love that movie.
Hugh Jackman, Van Helsing.
I wish they made a sequel.
I wished it too, but it was the one film where the Frankenstein monster actually was intelligent. Because let's face it, he was intelligent. I mean, in the beginning, he no concept or anything, but he absorbed knowledge. And at the time of this with Van Helsing, when he first was born, he had time to evolve and get smarter, and he did.
And what I liked about Van Helsing is that they changed the whole original Van Helsing lore.
Yeah.
I thought that was unique.
But what I found funny is that they made it so that he was a fallen angel, Gabriel.
Yeah.
Gabriel, the fallen angel, who became human. And that's why he doesn't remember his past, because his past was of an angelic time, not human.
I don't remember. Did he stay being a werewolf, or did it get...
No, because the needle that was used...
I don't remember.
The female, played by Cate Beckinsale again. Wait, back on point. She had the cure in her hand. And so while he defeated the vampire, she ran up on him and he turned around, and unfortunately,
What does she have in her hand again?
a needle.
Oh, okay.
Cure.
The Cure.
Right.
She was, as far as I'm concerned, she's the Cure. But either way, stabs him, but he kind of hurt her
He's
back.
The Cure.
Yeah, he's giving him the
Notice
Cure.
that.
It was a nice little
Cure.
jab right there. Throw him out. Here you go. Squeaky, squeaky. He turned back, but too late. Now he can't have the girl. He killed the girl.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, man. That's like, can you not? Come on. That's your bitch. You don't do that to your bitch. Man. What's wrong with you?
Well, you gotta kill her sometime.
Sometimes, but that's not it. Not until you had her, at least sometime. Okay, number 5 is ginger snaps. Now, there's a B movie.
I thought it was
Just in the word alone, ginger snap.
I thought it was an X movie, Ginger Snap.
Could be somebody's ex if they're out there. You had someone named
I thought it
Ginger.
was one of those
There you go.
video store private room sections.
The back room section.
Yeah.
It costs $0.25. I know. I'm going to skip to the next one, which is 4, called Trick or Treat. No pun intended.
I never knew that was even a
Yeah.
werewolf.
Well, they had a werewolf in a scene where they had to deal with a wolf. Not an actual werewolf, but it was a big wolf. So they called it a werewolf. So there's a scene of that in that movie.
It sucked.
Yeah, it sucked. Now, going to the top 3, you have the first one was The Company of Wolves. Now, that was dealing with stories that they were telling of a wolf. Like one of them dealing with, I think, Red Riding Hood. And the wolf came in. And the transformation was like, oh, my God. I mean, it turned into actual, like a wolf, not like 6 foot tall, big, and claw. No, a big, actual regular wolf itself. And it was nicely done for its time. It had total, no CGI, but it was totally animatronics and what they call bladder, where they blow parts of it up and it's just a balloon. But they really did a convincing job of that transformation from man to wolf. It was real. I mean, and the movie was pretty good. You know, it was. I'm gonna say pretty good. You know, maybe 5 out of. I'm gonna say 6 out of 10 stars in that respect. 6 out of 10. It was okay. Now, with the next 2 that we've already put into discussion, which I can't even begin to. We can't even begin to argue. You got An American Werewolf in London.
Awesome movie. I loved it.
I didn't mean to call you Meatloaf. Oh.
I loved it.
It had the right kind of comedy.
It was uniquely done.
Uniquely done. Remember, this is John Landis here. So you had the scene where all the victims he killed have a conversation with him.
Yes.
And excluding his man Jack, who was not looking, every time he appeared, it was like less and less flesh was on his face. He was decomposing. It's not like he didn't stay like he looked the first time, like he was just first mauled. I mean, he was decomposing every time he came to him, like, bro, talk about mess your mind up, bro. Your boy is decomposing. And then the lawyer, he says, I'm a victim of your lunar carnivorous activities. British for you. And then, of course, number 1, The Howling.
That is the ultimate wolf movie, in my opinion.
Yeah. And if they did a remake, like you were saying before, as long as they kept within the cult status and idea with it and just fool people that it's a cult. But then, boom, here's a werewolf. They're not a cult, they're the real thing. Oh, that's just great storytelling. As long as it's done well, it would be great storytelling put up on the screen.
Yep.
Yep.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, until the